turned out really, really good. We marinated the meat underneath, not the fat, but we crushed up some garlic, we crushed up some sage, and we marinated the meat in the garlic and the sage crushed up from using the pestle and mortar. We gave it a good rub. We then put it into like a griddle tray, sitting on some bars so it wasn't touching the bottom. We then tapped the... Sorry guys, so we dried out the skin using a cloth, so just wiping up any excess residue. We then rubbed it with a very small amount of oil. We scored it as well beforehand, just to open up the skin. We then crushed down some sea salt in the pestle and mortar into a nice fine mesh, or into a little nice crush to it. We then rubbed the salt all over the skin, which turned out absolutely fantastic. We then put it in the oven. We cooked it on 180 yesterday, and it took us about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. It was roughly about that amount of timing, because we put it in at about 10:30, and I think it came out about 1:30, 1:45, something like that. So it was about 2 hours to 2 hours and a half. It was really good. I took it up to 60. I took it out at 67, around about 65 to 67 degrees. It was absolutely juicy. It was delicious. Lots of flavour through the pork itself. You could definitely tell the garlic and the sage had actually pushed up through the meat and marinated it really well. The crackling, oh wow, the crackling was really, really good. It turned out fantastic. You know, if you initially want to get that crackling going even better, you're probably better on putting it on a little bit of a higher heat and then turn it down about halfway through or quarter of the way through the first half an hour or so, and then just let the heat back down again so it can just carry on cooking. Or you can do it the opposite, just about 3/4 of the way through, turn the heat right up so you can finish off that crackling. Whichever you want to do, it's entirely up to you. So basically what we had with it, we had the Yorkshire puddings, which we made. They were fantastic. They turned out really good. We put them in the little Bellini pans, put some oil in there. We heated them up. We blitzed up the eggs, flour, and the milk. Really fantastic. Poured it in once the oil had heated up in the oven. We didn't open the door, and they puffed right up. Really, really big. They make fantastic Yorkshire puddings, the little Bellini pans. We made them, and we did, what else did we do with it? We did the roast potatoes. So we used the fat from the pork. We didn't use goose fat or anything like that. Just the fat from the pork, which we had there on the potatoes. They were really delicious. We had parsnips as well on the roasting tray, which we mixed in. We blanched them off. We blanched the potatoes off for the roast potatoes. We also did a swede and potato mash, which we cut down half a swede or turnip or rutabaga, if you want to call it. With some potatoes we diced, and we boiled them down with a little bit of thyme. We mashed them up after, added a little bit of butter, and we dried them out a little bit into a nice mash. We also had cabbage on there. We cut some chantenay carrots down in half. We cooked them out. I was going to put them in orange, but there was so much going on. I just thought, you know, have it as it is. We don't want to overcomplicate it. It was really nice. I really enjoyed it. It was really, really good. And we also made the cauliflower cheese as well. So we made a bechamel sauce. So we had milk, we had butter, flour. We cooked the butter and flour down into a nice roux. We added a milk bit by bit just to thicken it up. To thin it down really, kind of, into a nice sauce. And then we added a little bit of blue cheese, and we added a block of cheddar cheese. A lot of cheese in there yesterday. You know, it's nice to have these things though, now and again. We seasoned it. We blanched off the cauliflower as well, and we popped them into like a little, what do you call it? Little dish. Well, I can't think of the name of it now. It's gone. Any kind of Tupperware, anything that can go in the oven. Any kind of, what's the word for it? I can't think of the word. God damn. What's it called? I'll come back to it, but you know what I mean. Regardless, you saw what I used yesterday. So we put the cauliflower in there. We put the sauce on top. We grated some more cheese on top. And then that was ready to go in the oven when we needed to. And it turned out really nice. Fantastic. Caramelized on top. Really good, nice, rich cheese sauce on there. Really fantastic. We made the gravy as well. We used from the sediment of the pan. Put some red wine in there. We had an OXO cube. We had Marmite in there. Guys, you were like, what the hell is... I know a few people go, what is Marmite? And they said, oh, it's a bit like Vegemite. And they were like, oh, right, okay, we know what it is then. So, yeah, we use that. That's like probably the British version of Vegemite. Slightly different. So yeah, we made that and we added some flour to it to thicken it up, and then we passed it obviously to get the lumps out of it, and it came out to a nice, rich, strong gravy. Fantastic consistency, really, really good. And we also made the stuffing as well. We made the stuffing with onions, some bread, some onions, parsley, lemon. God, I can't remember what else we put in there. No, we put sage in there. We didn't put parsley. And then we blitzed it all up in a RoboCoupe or a blender, whatever you want to call it. And then we put it in the tray. We foiled it over, and we put it in the oven, and we let that cook for a good half an hour, 45 minutes, till the bottom of it was nice and crispy. It was nice and moist in the middle. It was delicious. It was really, really good. I did enjoy my roast dinner in the end. In the end, last night, I was just ended up doing just loads of work on my laptop, and then I was like still looking at the dinner, still looking at all the mess. The mess was still here about 6 o'clock, 2-3 hours later. I was just like, right, I think I better clean up now. So I didn't get out to the kitchen till quite late last night, and when I did, I just went to chill out, had a good sleep, so it was good. Also, we made a pudding as well, very quickly. We made the apple and mixed berry crumble, very straightforward, very easy. It was the Bramley apples. I used some frozen mixed berries. You can use fresh, it's entirely up to you what you want or what you've got at hand. We had a good shake of ground cinnamon in there. We had some soft brown sugar to go in there as well, about a handful. That went in. We also made fresh custard to go with it as well. Vanilla, cream, eggs. We had the eggs, we boiled up the cream and put the vanilla in with the eggs or the cream, whichever you fancy. Once the cream had come into the bowl, put it over the eggs, whisked it up, put it back in the pan, cooked out the custard until it was like coating the back of the spoon or just slightly thicker, just to cook out those eggs, and that was it. Custard was fantastic, tasted brilliant. And then we just did a simple crumble just to go on top. It didn't quite come out as crumbly as I wanted to, because we used quite a shallow tray. We ran out of trays. We had a bread tin, so we put the crumble in the bread tin and we put the crumble on top. It was a bit too narrow, so the heat couldn't penetrate it very fast enough, so it started to melt the butter. It was still crunchy in the end. It came out fine, but I wanted it a bit more. Maybe if I put a little bit more flour, or if I used wider dish, it would have come out a bit more crunchy, a bit more better than I expected. But you know, it's fine. I was still happy with it. I hope you guys were too. I really enjoyed yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. It's absolutely fantastic. Guys, today what we're making is a French toast, healthy French toast, or healthier version, sorry, with poached eggs. I'm going to do some spicy beans with like a kind of a tomato pepper sauce as well. I'm going to use some peppers. I've got a can of tomatoes. I'm going to get some flavour in there, some garlic, some thyme. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We're going to use a mustard yogurt as well. I'm going to char off some of that pork that we cooked off yesterday. I'm going to take some of the fat off and just use the lean parts. That's going to be brilliant. And we're going to have on there just a few spring onions just to finish on top as well. So it's going to be delicious. It's going to be good. It's going to be different. So guys, I hope you enjoy it. I've done a lot of breakfast items this week because I felt a bit neglected from breakfast items the last couple of weeks, and everyone's like, what do you have for breakfast? What is this? You never do breakfast, this, that and the other. And I was just like, okay, we're having a week of breakfast. So, you know, there's some things I haven't, like what I do have sometimes I don't like show on here, which like for breakfast, as I say to you, I do tell you guys what I have. Some days I just have quickly chopped up fruit or berries with a bit of yogurt, some oats, maybe a little bit of honey, or some seeds in there, chia seeds. You know, that sometimes I have that some days. Other days I just have quickly scrambled eggs with some predominant nice little veggies, so like tomatoes, red onion, kind of make like an omelette with it. Sometimes I have stuff on a little bit of toast, eggs or meat or veggies itself. You know, I always change it up. I always tell you guys I always change it up. But I did want to do a few dishes, breakfast dishes this week with you guys. So yeah. This afternoon we're doing pancakes. We were going to do something else, but I had to change it because tomorrow is pancake day. I was just like, well, I'm off. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to do pancakes. And I totally forgot about it. And somebody said about 2 days ago, you're doing pancake, chef? I was like, what day is it? Tuesday. I'm off on Tuesday. I was like, oh, I didn't even know. So, you know, thank God for somebody to remind me. So we're doing pancakes this afternoon. I'm going to be doing a apple and yogurt with cinnamon filling with one of the pancakes. We're going to do a dark chocolate and healthier peanut butter filling for another one. And I think the other one is we're going to use fig and banana. I've got some figs. We're going to blitz it up with some bananas. So we're going to have a few different filling pancakes. It's going to be pretty straightforward. There's nothing complex, but it's going to be something a little bit different for you guys to try for Pancake Day on Tuesday. If you want to try it, it's cool by me. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. Oh wow, there's a load of you. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining the channel. Oh wow, why do I always get this every time? Let me just refresh the page. I hope I don't lose chat. If I do, because I can't see anyone's name for some reason. I don't know what it is with Twitch. But sometimes with the just hope the chat's still there when I come back. Yes, it is, and that's better. There we go. I can see everyone now. Sweet Jerk, Kickstina, Muzzer, how you doing, my friend? Who else we got in here? Nay, Quantum Star, how you doing, my friend? Prius, how are you doing? Freebird TV, thank you so much. Sirius, Neo, guys, appreciate you guys coming this morning. Absolutely fantastic. Really do appreciate it. I was upside down. There we go. Yeah, it's my little tea towel my girlfriend got. Absolutely adore it. I love it so much. I haven't even used it. I just got it with me in the kitchen. I'm just like, I don't want to use it because I don't know. It just means so much to me. I don't want to get it dirty and that. And, you know, I know it defies the point of having a tea towel, but you know, it just means so much to me. Let's have a look. Hi John, French toast pancakes. Yes, it is. Thank you, Kikastina, for joining me. How did your stream go? Did you just finish? Hope you're doing well. What does one do when it's near 5 AM and you can't sleep? Why, you watch Chef John Reed, of course. Appreciate it, Freebird. God, is it really 5 AM for you? Wow, must be tiring. Thank you so much, Mazatel? Mazat, I don't know which. I'm really bad at pronunciations. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Hope you are doing good. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you're going to enjoy the stream. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Serious news. Sorry, listening to your stream while playing Rocket League. Was it a ramekin? Or small dish? It was a... I can't think of the word. What is it? Thank you so much for joining me. Serious note. That is fine. That's not a problem for you to play games while you're watching this. That is cool. No, what's it called? I can't think of the dish name. It's going to bother me. It's really going to bug me if I don't tell you guys what it is. What I'm trying to think. It's like a... Can somebody... I've got it right in my hands here. I can't think of the name. It's so ridiculous. Skywalker, how are you doing, my friend? Bliss FS, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing really good. Hope you are enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. Welcome Mazza and Bliss to the channel. Please make them feel welcome. I can't think of the name of it. What's it called? God's sake, my brain is broken this morning. It really is broken. It's... Don't call it a dish. It's a thing. That's it, Muzzer. Muzzer, your brain's broken as mine. Come on, somebody's got to know what it is. What's it called? It's like a stewing dish. What's it called? There's a proper name for it, and I can't think of it. Oven-proof thingy. A thing that previously contained cauliflower cheese. I like it. It's all absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for the host, Vicky. How are you doing this morning? Welcome to the channel. Meads, how are you doing, my friend? Healthy. Yes, it certainly is healthy. Casserole dish. Meads, you are awesome. Thank you so much. That's the word I was looking for, like a little casserole dish. That'll do me. I'm happy with that. Thank you, Meads. Somebody got it out of my head for me. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we put the cauliflower cheese in a little casserole dish. That's what I usually call them anyway. Maybe it's not the right name, but that is what I call them. So thank you, Meads. Thank you for reminding me. All the support already this morning. I know we got lots of support. It's fantastic. It's really, really nice to see everyone here. Everyone's ready to watch me cook away, teach you guys something. Listen to me, Averon. Don't forget the washing up. You love the washing up, guys. Seriously. You know, whichever. I'm gonna have some water this morning because I'm thirsty. I had a little bit of what did I have this morning for breakfast? I think it was oh yeah, I had a little bit of bubble and squeak. You guys are like, what the hell is bubble and squeak? I had a little bit of leftover veg and some of the mashed swede in a pan with no oil. I just seared it off and ate it this morning, some veggies for breakfast. It was good. I'm doing well. Awesome stuff. I spammed people to get here in here. Awesome.